understanding subcutaneous and visceral. When we talk about body fat, we often focus on subcutaneous fat, the layer of fat just beneath the skin. This is the fat that influences how defined your muscles appear and impacts aesthetic goals. However, it is equally important to discuss visceral fat, which surrounds the internal organs and can have significant implications for health. What is visceral fat? Visceral fat refers to fat stored within the abdominal cavity, wrapping around vital organs such as the liver, pancreas, and intestines. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which is visible and easier to measure, visceral fat is hidden, making it more insidious in its effects. Key features of visceral fat. Location: found deep in the abdominal cavity. Health risks: excess visceral fat is linked to conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Hormonal activity: visceral fat produces inflammatory substances that can disrupt metabolic processes. Visceral fat versus subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat, located beneath the skin. Less harmful to health, easier to reduce through diet and exercise. Visceral fat surrounds internal organs, poses greater health risks, requires targeted lifestyle changes to manage. Visualizing visceral fat. Imagine the human body dissected to reveal the abdominal cavity. In some cases, a thick layer of visceral fat can obscure the visibility of organs, making it difficult to identify structures like the intestines or liver. Examples: the greater omentum. This apron-like layer of fat within the abdominal cavity often thickens with visceral fat, forming fatty appendages around the intestines. Fat around the heart. Visceral fat can even encase the heart, increasing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Reducing visceral fat. Fortunately, visceral fat is highly responsive to lifestyle changes. Here are some effective strategies. Adopt a balanced diet, reduce processed foods, sugars, and trans fats. Focus on whole foods like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains. Regular exercise. Engage in aerobic activities like running, cycling, or swimming. Incorporate strength training to boost metabolism and burn fat. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep to regulate hormones and prevent weight gain. Manage stress. Practice stress-reducing techniques like meditation or yoga to lower cortisol levels, which contribute to visceral fat accumulation. Why it matters. Understanding and addressing visceral fat is critical for overall health. By adopting healthy habits, you not only reduce your risk of chronic diseases, but also enhance your quality of life. Remember, the goal isn't just to look fit, but to ensure your internal systems function optimally. Final thought: while it's tempting to focus solely on external appearance, it's what's inside that truly counts. Take steps today to reduce visceral fat and invest in a healthier future.